Okay, everybody. It's August 4th, 2018. I'm in my apartment in San Jose, near Santana Row. And I'm going to do a little different kind of video today. Before I show you what I weigh, I'm in the bathroom, and I bathe differently most days, but usually on the weekends I take a good shower. But today I'm going to show you what I do on a normal everyday basis. It doesn't seem, it seems very different than most people are accustomed to. It's much like a sponge bath, but it's not a sponge bath. We live in a drought area. You hear more and more about the California droughts all the time. I've lived here more than 20 years, and I've come up with a technique that uses very little water. And I use it in Las Vegas too, because it's a desert, and they have drought there as well. It's just one constant drought everywhere I've gone so far. And I don't have my teeth in, so I look a bit funny. So I'm starting out my day. I'm going to wash myself down, but I'll take a good shower tonight. So I'm going to talk about the soap I use first. I use this Dr. Bronner's, and I'm going to stop the video here and show you the label. It's called a Castle soap. So just hang on just a minute. So this is Dr. Bronner's 18-in-1 hemp. Uses hemp oil, peppermint, pure Castle soap. And this stuff is fairly expensive. I'm going to show you the technique I use. I only use a little bit every day because it's just too costly just to pour it on yourself. And there's some videos out on the web where Dr. Bronner himself talked about how to use this. I just put it on a towel. I'll show you here in a second. So it's got water, organic coconut oil, potassium hydroxide. It's got organic palm kernel oil, organic olive oil. I don't know what this mentha arvenus is. Organic hemp oil, organic jojoba. I don't know what that is. Jojoba oil, mentha peppers. That's like peppermint. And the citric acid, and I don't know what this tocophenol is, but guaranteed it's a very healthy soap. And it says recycled plastic bottle. This guy, he came over from Germany. He did this for years. It's a very scientifically created soap. And they haven't gone out of business, but because of the whole marijuana thing, they have to import the oil. They had to, up until recently, import the oil from hemp oil from Canada. So I'm gonna pause this again and then show you my setup for doing this. Okay, right here, these are two terry towels. They're used for cleaning. I buy these in a bag for about $10 at my local Smart and Final store. And I'm pretty sure you can get these from hardware stores. They might have them at Costco, but I get mine from the Smart and Final. So I've got two of them here. I use one for drying, and they're easy to clean. They're cheap, easy to clean. So I use one folded over, and then I take my Castle soap, and it's got a little pour cap, and you just kind of swizzle it on. Not too much, I just swizzle it on one side. And then I fold over the top like this. And then I fold it over again one more time. I turn it upside down. I put it in the sink over the hole here, right over the hole. And then I've got this little Sunbeam electronic pot. I'll open it up. It's got a little almond in the bottom. And what I do is I just fill it up a little bit. So I'm going to pause it right here and show you. It's only maybe a pint, maybe just a cup and a half. Okay. I'm not even sure that's a cup and a half. But you can see it's just enough to soak the towel totally in hot water. So what I do is I just plug it in. I got a little thing to plug it in right there. That's where you can plug in electric razors and stuff like that. Blow dryers. Should be in just about everybody's kitchen. And you can see right away it starts to bubble. So it only takes a few minutes. I'm going to pause it while it's heating up. It heats up very quickly. Okay. This has only been on like maybe a minute and a half. And already steam's coming out. And I'm just listening to it boil. And so it sounds like it's starting on a rolling boil. I'm going to pull the top open. See, rolling boils, right? So now I unplug it. That's as hot as I want to get it. I'm going to have to cool things down a bit after I pour the water on. So that's nice and hot. I just pour the water over the towel. I used up all the water. But it's only a little bit of water that I'm using. I do that. And of course, since the water was boiling, it's really too hot to really touch. Very hot towel. I squeeze a little bit. Now I gotta cool it off a little bit. I'll just pour a little bit of water back on from the tap. Just a little bit. Flip it over. I don't want to burn myself. Okay. And then I open it up and I'll just throw it over the tap like that. And let it cool off a little bit. Because you don't want to put that on your body. Not as hot as it is. But you can see it's a hot, wet towel. We'll just let it cool down for a couple seconds. Okay. Alright. I'm going to take, sorry, I'm showing you in the mirror. I'm going to take my shirt off. So I'm going to pause it right now. Okay, took my shirt off. Yeah, big belly still. I'm working on it. I've been showing all you guys. I've lost over 25 pounds so far on the diet. It's not really a diet. It's a fast, okay? One more time. It's not a diet. It's a fast. And it's more like the ketogenic diet, but it's not the ketogenic diet. I'm not eating a lot of fats. Not a lot of protein. Ketogenic diet's a modified Atkins. Please be careful of your fats and the animal proteins you take in. So, alright, so I've done that. And then, okay, I didn't drop it because it wasn't too hot. And then I just take the warm towel and just wash myself down. Alright? And I'm not going to take the underwear down and reveal that to you, but I scrub real good. On my rear end, I'll take some disposable wipes that I got from the Walmart again, and I'll clean my, I don't know how to refer it to without coming up strange, you know, but you know, where the stuff comes out to your hand, I'll clean it with a disposable wipe, and I'll be clean that way. So this, you know, all over the face, and then when I'm done doing this, let me pause it for a second. Okay, for some reason the camera turned off, and I've got to splice these together. But once I wash myself down, then I take the towel and I just run the water over it, rinse it down, squeeze it until the soap gets out. Mainly, I'm washing my towel at the same time I'm doing it. But what I'll do is I'll take this and rinse the soap out. And let me pause it here. Okay, once I totally squeezed out all the soap, rinse it out again. Okay, now I rinsed that out and it's still wet. Now I'm going to rub myself with it and wash the soap off of me. But the soap, it's totally organic. It's not going to hurt you. It can be left on your body, but I don't like excess on it, so I want to try to wipe a little bit of it off. And I really smell like peppermint right now. Let me hang on. Okay, so what I did was I wiped myself down. I do my whole body. I don't just skip on things. I do it from the top. I do my legs. I don't really get the crack, but I do my back side too. So I make sure everything's done, and I totally clean myself just by using a terry cloth towel. And then I totally rinse it out. I twist it, and it's fairly dry, not totally dry. But then I take the dry towel, and I'm going to dry myself off with this dry towel. But let me pause it right now and do that. Okay, I don't know why this keeps stopping. All I did was put the camera on the counter here. So I got the two towels, and I got my towel rack sitting right here. And I just put it on the towel rack to let it dry. And like I showed, it's totally rinsed out. It's been washed. It's not, been washed in the basin. I put the dry towel on top, and I use it maybe 3 or 4 times before I take these two and put it so that they'll go in the laundry. I might reuse the dry towel for the washcloth, but the washcloth definitely goes into the laundry to be washed through the laundry. Let me pause this and I'll talk about my hair. Okay, so when I do my hair in the morning, what I have is this 3-in-1 I get from the dollar store. It cost me $1. It's shampoo and conditioner and body wash. And you can see here I got one of these 32-ounce big gulps. And what I do is growing a little bit of mold. I'm not going to use that on it. I'm going to use the inside. I may throw this one away because of mold. But it's easy to fix with bleach. I get bleach by the gallon. I just have to do the top part, okay? So we're just going to fill this with warm water. I just turn on the hot until it starts getting warm to the touch. And the problem with here, I'll just show you. The problem here with my system here with this apartment building is when I first turn this on, it looks like rust. You can see it looks like rust. So I don't want that going in my hair. So what I do is I just dump out that first little part. I don't know why, but I think the pipes are kind of rusting every day. And so I do have to toss out a little bit. Okay, that's warm enough. It's kind of hard to do this with the phone in my hand. I don't waste that much water when I'm normally doing it. So you can see I got this much water, just 32 ounces, 1 quart, and then I use only that much. So I'm going to pause it here and rinse down my hair. Okay, so I've used a little bit to rinse down my hair. Now let me put the soap on. I'm going to pause it. Okay, just a little dab of soap. That's it. Let me pause it. Okay, I've worked it thoroughly into the hair. Now I'm going to pick this up and totally rinse it off with the rest of this water. So now that I've really soaped it up and scrubbed it in good, I'm going to rinse it off. Just hang on. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Google came on. Google's listening all the time, and all of a sudden it was on. So I got to totally make sure that there's no water, or it'll start to rust. You can see some rust in here now. And it used to have a protective coating on it. Right from the start, the Sunbeam, this little coating that they had on the plate just totally starts peeling off. So I'll take the towel. Let me show you the towel. And I'm just rubbing down all the surfaces. This is the dry towel that I use for my body. Just make sure that all the water is soaked up, so it isn't sitting on the plate and it's not rusting the plate, corroding the plate. That's all. So I forgot to mention that. I'm done. It takes me less than 15 minutes, and I'm putting on my shoes, and I do a lot of research. Usually in the morning I get up at 4 o'clock, and lately I've been doing so much research because of the diabetes that I barely get out the door by 8 o'clock. I want to get out the door normally before 7 o'clock. Uber, if you're doing Uber, the sweet spot is between 5 and 7 a.m. If you get out after 7, you're already in the bonus money, and that counts against you for making that bonus and having money towards the gasoline for that day. I hope nobody has to go work Uber, but you know, it's been okay so far. I've been able to pay the rent. You know, I just keep Castle. Doesn't seem like I have very much Castle soap. It only seems like a little bit, but I've had to hide it from the girlfriend. She likes to use it up too much. But she's gone now, so I'm just leaving. I even had it's like I kept it by the bed where I sleep, guarding it, because she would just use it too much in the bathroom. I'd be out. I'd buy $15 worth of soap, and I'd be out within a week. It's not to be used except the way I've been using it. It's not to be just poured onto your body. It's not regular soap. It's expensive, but it's very healthy for you. Makes you smell like peppermint pretty much all day long. I'm sorry about the teeth. Usually I have the teeth in. I'm still not sure why I had so much bone loss. I don't know. My brother, none of the rest of the family has had this kind of a problem with their teeth. So I came back in the state and they said, no, we can't just give you those partials. We got to pull all of them. You know, Medicare, they're going to pay for it. I said, okay. I'm a poor man now. It's funny how that worked out for me. I really wanted to get through college and have a decent career. I came to Silicon Valley. You know, I started off I thought it was very promising for me. It's the way the country is. Born in a Navy hospital, you know, you would think I would be better off. No. I find that now it's like I'm starting over again. I'm going to go back to college and become a doctor. And I'm talking Saturday morning, and I know I'm making a lot of noise, and I got to cut this short. So I feel I have to shave again. I did hit it up a little bit with the electric razor, but I'm feeling kind of rough around the face, so I'll hit it up again. Okay, that's it. I haven't measured myself this morning, but I'll just tell you. Earlier this week, I measured 206. Today, when I measured myself, I was at 208. I'm not worried about it. I didn't want to show you that, but I drank a glass of water, and right away I shot 1 more pound. So I weighed myself 107. I said, "Ooh, I gained 1 pound." But then I drank a glass of water, it's 208. I'm still on course to be down to 200. And I was going to show you, I'm doing a special thing with psyllium. I'm going back on a fast today. I'm going to do a 2-day fast, which means I eat very little today, just snacks mainly. And I've showed you the snacks before. I've got to go out and get more hummus because I'm out of hummus. But I don't eat very much. This is a calorie-restricted diet, and I think like an Okinawan now on how I eat. I had miso soup last night, and I was going to show everybody how I make the miso soup. It's very easy, but you've got to have the stuff. And I go down to Masawa's down the street, and I'm pretty sure you can get this stuff through Amazon. So I'm going to look that up. Except for the paste, you might have to get that special through the mail. I don't know, but I go down to Masawa's, and they got all kinds of miso paste. And of course, tofu you can get at any grocery store. Tofu's easy to get. The miso paste, it may be difficult. But the other stuff, I should be able to provide links through Amazon, like the wasami, the seaweed. So they put seaweeds put into that, and green onions, you can get those at the grocery store. Most of the stuff you can get at the grocery store for the miso soup, but I think bento flakes and miso paste, you might have to find a special order place to get that through the mail. I don't know. I'll look that up. I just go down to Masawa's. They're just down the street for me. It wasn't hard for me and I had a source in Las Vegas too where I could get miso paste. So I'm just going to put this on. I'm going to stop this now. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. I'm sure this is almost 20 minutes. I try not to make this too long. I'm sorry if it turns you guys off, especially since I don't have the teeth in. Eventually, I'm going to get implants, but $15,000, I don't have that money. I'm just trying to get $15,000 so I can go to San Jose State. And I got to work extra hard. I haven't started yet trying to look for a midnight shift doing security, but that's going to come within the next. I still haven't got my transcript yet from De Anza. I don't know why they make me go online, but I was right there and came back the next day because it was ready, but they're not open on Friday. So next week I'll be talking to the City College, which is just down Bascom here, just a little ways from me. All these colleges are real close, and I really do like Stanford. I'm going to go on and try to get a medical degree and become an okay. Oh, it has to do with the glands. Endocrinology. I'm going to go into endocrinology and get my degree, I think. I may just get a PhD in nutrition and become a doctor that way. But first of all, I got to get the BS degree from San Jose State in nutrition and become a registered dietitian and try to set up a clinic and give away smoothies to people who are trying to lose the weight and they can't do it. And as you can see, I'm doing it without hardly any exercise. Today I'm going to go to the beach and I'm going to watch doggy surf, and then I'm going to go to the Renaissance Fair. Both of these are today, and I've already got 10 tickets to the Renaissance Fair by the Children's Discovery Museum here in San Jose. I love that Renaissance fair. I've gone tons of times. It's like, people dress up and they play medieval days, and it's such a fun atmosphere. Lots of good food, except right now I can't. It's like I'm going to have to do the silly thing and just relax on the food today and make sure that my body doesn't tell me it's hungry. So I'm going to talk about the silly thing I do when I'm on a fast to keep the hunger pains away. So that's next time. I'm sorry that I've taken a little bit extra time, but I hope everybody enjoyed it. Whoever really needs to understand diabetes, and you can reverse it. You can get off the medication. It's not as progressive as a doctor is telling you. You can slow down the progression and hopefully live many more years. Okay? Thank you very much for watching.